guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Brian in your screen, and for today's vlog I would like to share with you about how did I get a teaching job here in Thailand, because a lot of my friends there in the Philippines and anywhere in the world, and especially also my Facebook friends, keep asking me about how did I get a job here in Thailand. So I think this is the perfect time for me to share with you guys, because I realized that I will make a video because if there is someone asking me about how did I get a job here in Thailand, so I'm so happy to share about the story or about the steps on how did I get a job here in Thailand. And before we proceed, if you are new here on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and hit the notification bell for the updates of my upcoming videos. Okay? For me guys, getting a teaching job here in Thailand is not that kind of easy. So I made 5 steps on how did I get a job here in Thailand. So five steps. So I want you to clearly understand about the processes that I made how to get a job here in Thailand. So let's start. Okay guys, the first step that I made was setting a goal, plans, or dreams. I believe that we humans, we have a lot of goals, we have a lot of plans, we have a lot of dreams in our life that can make us happy in the nearest future, right? I remember when I was in 3rd year college in Southern Leyte State University, Hinunangan campus in the Philippines. While I'm taking my bachelor's degree, I did my best to finish my study. I keep praying to God that, Lord, please help me to realize all the plans that I have. So one of those future plans is this one, teaching job here in Thailand. And I'm so grateful to God that He gave me this opportunity to work here in Thailand. So that's the first step that I made. Okay, the second step that I made, guys, was gaining experiences. So after my graduation, I told my mother that I want to work in a call center, and working in a call center is one of those future plans that I have. So I decided to go to Manila to apply for a job, which is a customer service representative in a call center. You know what guys, I would like to share you just a brief story about application in a call center. For me, applying in a call center is not that kind of easy too. I made 4 applications before I made it. I was the first call center that I applied was Convergys. Now it is Concentrix. Next is the Lorica. I didn't make it. Next is Talos. I didn't make it. So in the 4 times I made it, and Teleperformance. So I was working there like about 2 years. So when I was working in a call center, I gained a lot of experiences. I learned how to manage myself. I learned how to manage my time. The best lesson that I learned in call center is the time management, and I am applying right now here in my job. So I'm so grateful that also God also gave me an opportunity to work in a call center, and I'm so happy for that. So while I'm working in a call center, I'm trying my best to adjust myself, living in a city, to learn a lot of things beyond what I have. And then I learned also how to socialize, how to be sociable to other people, to know the diverse types of the society and any kind of people that I met before. And I'm so happy that I was able to work in a call center. And I can say that I had an improvement about, speaking skills, especially in English language skill. So that's my second step, guys. The third step that I made was preparation. I remember I have a friend here in Thailand right now, which is a teacher. So when I was working in a call center before, she gave me a heads up about how to apply here in Thailand, and then she oriented me about what should I do, the do's and don'ts, and how to book a ticket, and all of the things that I need to do in order for me to be here in Thailand. So when I was working in a call center, I prepared all my documents. Of course, the money. You cannot go here without money. So I earned a lot of money, and I remember I lied to my mother that because I have a future plan, I need to do this because I need to gain money for me to realize that I want to be here in Thailand. So when I was there working in a call center, I applied a passport all by myself. Before I have no idea how to prepare something, documents, but I made it by myself. So I'm so grateful to God also about that. Then, when I get my passport, that would be the time that I really need to be strict to myself, not to spend unnecessary things to spend my money. So I need to be thrifty that time. So I prepared a lot. Like I need to contact my friend here in Thailand for me to give a heads up of what should I do in the future. So that was my third step. Before, when I was working in a call center, when I'm about to go here, I can feel to myself that I'm ready, I'm equipped to work here in Thailand, to be here. I have my experiences, I have my passport, I prepared all my documents before, so I decided to go here. So the next step, the fourth step that I made was the travel preparation. So how did I make my travel preparation? So I remember last March 2019, I booked my ticket going here in Thailand. It was vice versa, back and forth. Because just to give you a heads up guys, I went here just being a tourist. So I didn't able to tell my mother before that I want to work here in abroad, and I prepared everything, but I have this conscience. So I went back to my province in southern Leyte, and I told my mother that that's it, I want to work abroad. And then she was shocked that how did I make it? Where did you get money? How did you prepare all those documents for me to be here? The ticket or the airplane ticket. Then I told her everything, and then she was happy, and she was very, very shocked, like how did you make it? But I thank God for everything what I have done before. And yeah, I remember also my flight going here in Thailand. That was April 13, 2019. So I believe I took my flight in NAIA Terminal 3. And you know what guys, for me the most challenging part if you're going to travel abroad as a tourist is the immigration. I remember when I was in NAIA Terminal 3 and about to board the plane, I had an interview with an immigration officer, and then when I entered the room, I saw a lot of people there crying. And when I asked one of them, and then she said to me that the immigration officers did not let them to travel, and I was so terrified at the time, like, oh my goodness, can I make it? So I just keep praying in my mind that while I had the interview with the immigration officer, I answered all those questions confidently, I prepared all my documents, my travel, my itinerary, anything. And I would like to tell you that I will make also a video about how to overcome the immigration office there in the Philippines. So I would like to share with you about my experiences before. So going back, yeah, I made it. When I saw my passport, it's approved, oh my goodness, this is really for me guys. So when I was waiting in the waiting area to board the plane, I cried because I had my tears of joy because I can tell that God gave me this opportunity. So while I was there in NAIA Terminal 3, I met a Filipina. Her name is Elvira Samonte. Shout out to Elvira Samonte. She is now also here in Thailand, working in the southern part of Thailand. So yeah, I met her, and then she told me also that she is going to work here in Thailand. So I'm so happy to meet her. Then the time, to cut the story short, yeah, I made it. I arrived here in Thailand, in Bangkok, safely. So the time, nobody came for me to fetch. So I need to do it by myself from Bangkok to eastern part of Thailand. So I traveled from Bangkok to eastern part of Thailand. You know what, guys? My experience before, it's terrifying. Like, oh my God, without God, I cannot make it. So I'm so grateful to God. Okay, guys, so I made it. So I arrived here in Thailand safely, especially in eastern part of Thailand, which is Trat province. So when I was there, I have no job. I would like to tell you that I came here in Thailand, no job. I was jobless before. So I came here just a tourist. So when I was there and my friend, so they helped me a lot to find a school to apply for a job. So they gave me a lot of names of school, then email, something like that. So remember that I told you that I met Ivara. So I arrived here in Thailand last April 14, 2019. So last April 16, 2019, she called me through video call, like, how are you? Like, you know, casual conversation. Then she asked me if I have already a job, but I said nothing, not yet. So she gave me the email address of her school where she's working. So that time I tried to apply in her school through online. So I applied last April 17, 2019, and then I had an interview last April 19, 2019. Yeah, and that time I was hired. Like the PK school hired me to work there. So that time I decided to go to southern part, from eastern part of Thailand, southern part of Thailand. So it's not easy, guys. It's just, you know, I'm just a new here in Thailand before, and then I have no idea how to travel to go there. But I'm so determined. I had a courage before to do my best, that no, I can do it with God. So I keep doing my best. So yeah, and then that would be the last step that I made, no, application. And then when I got there in Trang province, I believe I started working there in PK, in Provincial School, last April 27. So at that time I signed my contract, and then they oriented me what to do, what are my roles, what are my functions, something like that. And yeah, working there, my first year working there was not easy. First 3 months I need to adjust myself to the cultures, to the behaviors, and especially the language barrier here in Thailand. So I need to go down to earth. Like, I need to strive more how to deal with the students, something like that. And yeah, that are the steps that I made, guys, and how did I get a job here in Thailand. So I hope you learned something from it. I hope you enjoy watching this video. And again, if you have plans to go here in Thailand, I hope you learn something from it. And then don't skip praying to God about your future plans, your dreams. Be grateful to Him as always. So I will make a lot of videos about my experiences here in Thailand in teaching jobs, so that I can share with you, and then I can inspire you, can give you a heads up. And if you have a lot of questions, don't hesitate to message me. I have my Facebook. This is my Facebook. This is my IG. And this is my FB page. And I think that would be all for this video. So see you in my next vlog. Okay, so have a great day and goodbye for now.